Chelsea news and Chelsea transfer news in a 5-minute video. Friday the 19th of June. Chelsea are back on Sunday. Let's get cracking. So an update on the situation with Pedro, and there's news from Roma that they've suspended their sporting director, which means a possible move to Roma could be on the cards now, but it's confirmed he's in talks with Chelsea to extend his contract to the end of this season. Now the fixtures have been rescheduled. One player who could feature this weekend against Aston Villa is Olivier Giroud, and he says my body is ready to play a few more years at the best level. And it's a good interview featured here in The Guardian where he's talking about the situation with what was happening at Chelsea with him likely to leave back in January, but then after that what the situation was and what he's looking forward to now. And he says this, he says panic's not for me. Time is not playing on my side. I'm almost 34, but my body's ready to play a few more years at the best level. All through my career, I've always been through difficulties. The best thing to do is bounce back. I was close to leaving the club, but I didn't really want to. I needed game time for the Euros, and it's true I spoke with the gaffer regarding letting me go for another challenge. He said yes, he understood my situation. He was a player, and we always had great understanding regarding my future. When he told me that I was going to have more chances to show, I just trusted him. And I really want to fight for it like I have done before at Arsenal. My motivation was very high. He gave me the opportunity and I just tried to pay him back. It feels like a new start. I want to win more trophies with Chelsea. Great attitude from Giroud. Still think he offers us so much as the alternative to Tammy Abraham up front. Transfer news now, and ridiculous stories are still doing the rounds. Chelsea prepared to sell 12 players, including N'Golo Kanté, to fund Kai Havertz and Ben Chilwell deals. It was six players a day before, it's now 12 players. It's ridiculous. They're claiming that the names that could go in the summer, the likes of N'Golo Kanté, Jorginho, Olivier Giroud, Emerson Palmieri, Baba Rahman, Kurt Zouma, Andreas Christensen, Tiumi Bakayoko, Michy Batshuayi, Ross Barkley, and that doesn't include the likes of Willian and Pedro. This is picked up by the Mirror saying that Chelsea are ready to sell N'Golo Kanté to fund Kai Havertz and Ben Chilwell transfers. Can't see it happening. Why would you want to sell the best midfielder in the world in his position? So to Timo Werner, and Frank Lampard's been talking in his pre-match press conference held over Zoom this afternoon. He says this, he's clearly a player that we liked. I certainly followed him for a long time myself individually just because he's a talented player. As a club we went for him and will certainly strengthen us in my opinion. He's hugely talented, had a fantastic season this year, but before that as well. We couldn't do much as business in the last couple of windows for whatever reasons. It's given us a chance to see some youth have more time in the team, but we were very clear about wanting to improve. Timo Werner is a signing who will improve us. I'm certainly very excited to have him playing for Chelsea, and we look forward to having him. Great signing. Absolute brilliant signing. Football London believe that Chelsea have got a new partnership which could be as lethal as Cesc Fabregas and Diego Costa were together, with the likes of Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech playing together next season. So to the Timo Werner signing, and what does it mean for Tammy Abraham? And Frank Lampard was asked of that situation today, and he replied by saying this. I've spoken to Tammy before about the idea of competition, and I don't feel the need to have to address every player if a player comes in who might challenge their position at a club like Chelsea, because that's what it's about. It's been about that in most successful years in recent years in the Roman Abramovich era. Tammy's had a very good season for us this season. He has to sustain and improve on that, because at Chelsea we have demands. I'm happy to have options, and we have options in forward areas, and we must have competition for places. So I'm pleased with the idea of that. I think they can play together, and I think they probably will. So more on the Villa game on Sunday, and Frank Lampard has revealed 2 players will be missing from the game. He said, we have a couple of issues. Fikayo Tomori's got a muscle injury, probably from the stresses of trying to get fit quickly, so we've had to try and go against that. He has an injury which should keep him out for at least 10 days or so. And Callum Hudson-Odoi had a small injury earlier in the training process. He's not match fit, albeit he is physically fit now. One player tipped to be featuring between now and the end of the season quite heavily is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Frank Lampard has warned against that by saying this. He's looking fit, taking part in the training games and working really hard to get back. It was a really difficult injury he had, and we've missed him this season. He's got to get himself into a position where he is fit, but we haven't had enough matches for him. So he will have to be managed, definitely, in terms of the minutes he plays. Not overstraining, but he is looking good going into this game. So to the Express and the predicted Chelsea lineup, which they believe will be 4-3-3, and it's important to note Jorginho is suspended. He's banned for the game, so he does not feature at the weekend. Could this be the team that takes on Aston Villa? And I think there's a strong possibility it could be. Arrizabalaga, Alonso, Zuma, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Conte, Mount, Kovacic, Pulisic, Willian, Abraham. Great side, strong team. I think the only doubt is over Zuma. Probably be Christensen that starts next to Rudiger. That's it from me. Friday the 19th of June. Smash the like button for me. Then subscribe to the channel. But make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos come out, which is daily, the daily Chelsea news and transfer news. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video in the comment section below. Have a cracking Friday evening. See you all tomorrow.